Hey friends, this is Gene Roncone, Superintendent of the Rocky Mountain Ministry Network, and I wanted to thank you for helping us minister to ministers by hosting this year's Network Council at your church. You know, you may never have an opportunity again to impact so many ministers and so many churches at the same time. You may not realize it, but your hospitality is going to make three things possible. First, you're going to be impacting people who will impact thousands of people. Whether it is your worship team or your volunteers working behind the scenes, your janitorial staff or media department, by ministering to ministers, you are empowering the spiritual water carriers who serve nearly 170 churches, impacting 44,000 people. Wow, what an opportunity to do so much in such a short period of time. Secondly, you are facilitating life transformation. You know, hundreds of ministers from Colorado and Utah will converge upon your church. Some of them are going to be from rural communities where they are isolated from peers and colleagues. Others are facing some of the most difficult and challenging seasons of their life in ministry. Some are going to walk through your doors totally excited about what God is doing in their church. A few are going to arrive discouraged and defeated and desperate for God to meet them at your altars. A few are going to be officially ordained into the ministry through the laying on of hands and the anointing of oil right at your church. But one thing all of these ministers have in common is that God is going to meet them and fill their hearts to empower them for continued service. You are a part of what will happen at that altar and also what happens because of that altar. There's a third thing that happens, and that you will give all of us an opportunity to experience the diversity of God's kingdom. You know, unlike the local setting, district events give us the needed exposure to the variety of diverse people and ministry models and methods. Network Council reminds us that God's kingdom is like a giant mansion with lots of rooms. And as we wander outside of our favorite places, we discover new rooms and floors that we never knew existed and were created for a specific purpose. You see, Network Council reminds us that we are a part of something much grander than we could ever have imagined, something greater than ourselves. So I want to thank you in advance for helping us. You know, Jesus said the greatest role to have in the kingdom is to be a servant. But you and I, we get to experience the rare blessing of serving servants. And friends, it does not get any better than that. So thanks again for helping, and I'll look forward to meeting you in our planning meetings.